mission to build, resupply, and to do research on the International Space Station.
Its engineers were grappling with issues dealing with their Starliner spacecraft.
We're gonna go to space now. Boeing Starliner safely docking at the International Space Station.
Time is ticking for NASA to decide how it's going to get 2 American astronauts stuck on the International Space Station back to Earth.
The International Space Station, an engineering marvel orbiting 250 miles above Earth. But how much do we really know about it? In today's video, we'll explore 10 incredible secrets of the ISS and uncover the mysteries behind one of the most ambitious projects humanity has ever undertaken.
Down here in mission control. Welcome to space.
Number 1. Origins and international collaboration. The ISS wasn't built by one nation, but by 15 countries. When the US and Russia first discussed the idea in the early 1990s, it was more than just a scientific project. It was a symbol of unity after decades of Cold War tension. Canada, Japan, and the European Space Agency also joined, making the ISS a true global effort. It's one of the largest cooperative international projects in human history, with components and experiments contributed from all over the world. This collaboration shows how nations can work together for a common purpose, advancing humanity's reach into space. Number 2. Life in microgravity.
Adapting to life in space. It's been a process.
Life in space is more than just floating around. The ISS is a laboratory that takes full advantage of microgravity, allowing scientists to run experiments they could never do on Earth. For example, researchers are studying how human organs and cells behave in zero gravity, which could lead to breakthroughs in medicine. Everyday tasks like eating, sleeping, and staying healthy are much more complicated in space. That's why astronauts spend 2 hours each day exercising. Without gravity, their muscles and bones would quickly weaken. Number 3. The advanced technology of the ISS.
The U.S. Space Agency, NASA, says the 2 American astronauts who are stuck on the International Space Station.
The technology aboard the ISS is extraordinary. One of the most important systems is its water recycling system. Astronauts on the ISS recycle 93% of the water they use, including sweat and urine. This technology is a critical step toward longer missions in deep space, where resupply isn't an option. The ISS also relies on massive solar arrays to generate power, enough to run the equivalent of 52 homes. It's a self-sustaining machine, equipped to support long-term human habitation in space. Number 4. Space tourism and commercialization.
Raptor 2.
Go.
Stage 1.
Go.
Stage 2.
Go.
Copy. Go for flight.
Recent mission to the International Space Station have splashed down safely off the coast of Florida.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
The ISS isn't just for astronauts anymore. It's also for tourists. Since 2001, a handful of private individuals have paid their way to spend time aboard the ISS. And now, with the rise of companies like SpaceX, we're seeing more opportunities for commercial flights into space. At a price tag of around $55 million, space tourism may not be for everyone just yet, but it's becoming a reality. And it's not just tourism. The ISS is also being opened up for commercial ventures. Soon, private companies will be able to conduct research and even build space stations of their own. Number 5. The science of microgravity.
Well, space is no friend to the human body. As humanity reaches for the stars, our bodies might be holding us back.
The science happening aboard the ISS is groundbreaking. For instance, fire behaves very differently in space. Without gravity, flames burn in spherical shapes instead of the teardrop forms we're used to on Earth. Understanding how fire works in microgravity is essential for designing safer spacecraft. Astronauts are also learning how to grow food in space. They've successfully cultivated lettuce, radishes, and even mustard greens. This knowledge is crucial for future missions to Mars, where astronauts will need to grow their own food to survive. Number 6. Human health in space.
4-person crew to the International Space Station in a reusable Dragon spacecraft atop a Falcon 9 rocket.
Long-term space travel has profound effects on the human body. Astronauts experience bone loss, muscle atrophy, and even changes in their vision after extended time in microgravity. The ISS is helping us understand these effects, so that we can develop better ways to protect astronauts on long-duration missions. Additionally, the ISS is being used to study the human immune system. Researchers have found that cells behave differently in space, leading to breakthroughs that could improve our understanding of diseases and how to treat them. Number 7. Space weather and radiation. The ISS is at the forefront of studying space weather. Earth's magnetic field protects us from harmful radiation, but astronauts aboard the ISS are exposed to much higher levels of cosmic rays and solar radiation. Special shielding and constant monitoring help keep them safe, but understanding this radiation is crucial for future deep space missions. Number 8. The ISS as a testbed for Mars.
The International Space Station seems to be almost ideally suited to our purposes of trying to learn how to send people to Mars.
The ISS is more than just a research station, it's a stepping stone to Mars. The technologies being tested here, like life support systems and recycling methods, will be essential when we eventually send humans to the Red Planet. By studying how the human body reacts to long-term spaceflight, we're learning what it will take to survive the journey to Mars and beyond. Number 9. The day in the life of an astronaut.
On the other wall, over here. So all of us sleep in a little bit of a circle.
So, what's a day in the life like aboard the ISS? Astronauts wake up at 6 a.m. GMT and follow a strict schedule of work, exercise, and rest. Every day, they spend hours maintaining the station, conducting research, and connecting with Earth. Though isolated, astronauts keep in close contact with their families and mission control, ensuring they stay mentally and emotionally healthy during their missions. Number 10. The future of the ISS.
NASA to develop a permanently manned space station and to do it within a decade.
The ISS won't last forever. By 2030, it's expected to be retired. However, its legacy will live on as new space stations are already being planned. These stations will serve as future hubs for deep space exploration, enabling humans to go further than ever before. As the ISS closes one chapter of space exploration, it opens another, taking us one step closer to becoming a multiplanetary species. The International Space Station is more than a scientific lab. It's a symbol of what humanity can achieve together. And as we venture deeper into space, the ISS will always be remembered as the place where it all began.